Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you're having a great morning this morning. It is Friday morning, hot cup of awesome. It's a coffee kind of morning. This is referring to the coffee, not myself. Um, I wanted to continue my Albums to Discover series through Discog Shuffle. Having a blast doing this series. It's really fun. And amongst all the contests and the thread themes and everything else that are going on, it's just a continuous fun thing to do, and I want to keep it going for as long as possible. With my catalog, I think I'll be able to do this for quite a while. And again, I never know what I'm going to be talking about at the end of every video, because every new shuffle presents a new album or CD to talk about, which is kind of cool. And it just gives me time to research and to let you guys learn about these great albums and also the bands themselves or the artists themselves. So last time we did the shuffle, this amazing album came up, and it's a little outside of my normal wheelhouse as far as classic rock, progressive metal, but it's a nice addition to my collection, and I can't deny the success of this album, the success of the artist and Michael Jackson, how influenced, how he influenced a generation basically. He broke barriers. He just did it all, and he was amazing. Right from when he was just a little guy with the Jackson 5 till to now, he was meant to be a superstar. Yes, he was a little eccentric, but show me an artist that isn't. Come to mind, maybe, I don't know, Tom Petty, Bruce Springsteen, but every other artist that you can think of, the Ozzy Osbournes and the Frank Zappas and all kinds of these outside of the box artists that have some weirdness to them, but they also have greatness to them as well. And Michael Jackson was, yes, unique in his own right, but you can't deny again his talent and his vision and his drive and his overall amazement. So this is a great album. The inside cover is a bigger picture of the outside cover. I'm not going to put that on my wall, but I'm sure some people have. But what an album! I mean, just the singles off of this one alone are outstanding compared to other albums. Most albums have 1, 2, maybe 3 singles at the most. This had 6 or 8 singles. Had "Want to Be Starting Something" was definitely a single. "The Girl Is Mine" with Paul McCartney, single. "Thriller," "Beat It," Billie Jean, "Pretty Young Thing" or PYT. So like that's just 4 or 5 singles right there off an album. So the 6th studio album by Michael Jackson, released in 1982, produced by the great Quincy Jones. Michael Jackson was inspired to create an album where every song was a killer, and I think he succeeded. I really do. It was won the Brit Award for Best-Selling Album, the Grammy Award for Album of the Year. It's in the Grammy Hall of Fame. It's in the Record of Congress for some type of award there for I can't remember exactly what it is, but it's in the Library of Congress. It won a Grammy for Best Engineered Album. It won a Grammy for sorry, it's in the Grammy Hall of Fame for 1984's favorite soul album. I mean, just award after award after award. This is him at the top of his game. Um, so in making this album, it was around the disco era, and he was trying to move away from the disco theme. So he brought elements of funk and rock, post-disco, and pop, of course, in there to kind of fight against the disco craze that was going on. It's not a disco album at all. It's not like Saturday Night Fever, the soundtrack type of thing. Paul McCartney was the first guest star to appear on a Michael Jackson album, and he did a duo with The Girl Is Mine. Again, tons of singles from the album. The Girl Is Mine, Billie Jean, Beat It, Want to Be Starting Something, Human Nature, PYT, Pretty Young Thing, and Thriller. Thriller, of course, with the great Vincent Price doing the intro on that one. It was Michael Jackson's first #1 album on the Billboard charts, and it spent 37 weeks on those charts. Again, no slouch of an album. And it set the record for most top 10 singles off of an album. As I said earlier, name another album that had all these singles on it. Not too many out there, not too many at all. Again, at the most, you're going to get 1, 2, on average. This one had like 6. The Thriller video was a first, and it was also a guest appearance in the vocals of Mr. Vincent Price, that great horror vocals that Vincent Price had. It sold 32 million copies in 1983. Imagine what it would have done today, or what it has sold since 1983. Best-selling album in the world at the time, in 1983. With the Beat It, Billie Jean, and Thriller videos, Michael Jackson paved the way for making music videos a serious art form. Which is, I can see that, because he put so much effort into those videos. They were remarkable. Thriller video, I can't recall the length of it. It was a fairly long video, but so many choreographic moves in that video, and just the makeup and everything else. It's pretty remarkable stuff. Tons of guest stars on this one as well. You've got David Foster, which I don't like at all, but he was still on there. Played synthesizer. Janet Jackson, his sister, backing vocals. Steve Lukather from Toto on guitars and bass guitar on some of the tracks. Of course, Paul McCartney, as I mentioned, sharing vocals on The Girl Is Mine. Jeff Porcaro, again from Toto, on drums on some of the tracks. Steve Porcaro on synthesizers on a couple of the tracks as well. And I already mentioned Vincent Price. And of course, who can't forget Mr. Eddie Van Halen doing the solo on Beat It. Wasn't well advertised at the time that he was on the album. And if I recall, Steve Lukather, finalized and finished that song. Again, Toto is made up of studio musicians, so they're probably playing on more albums than you realize. But it was cool to see Michael Jackson putting that rock element into this album. So definitely an album to discover. Definitely an album to, if you're into all kinds of different genres, this is definitely an album to get. It's again outside of my normal listening, but I'm still happy to have it in my collection. So there you have it. Definitely an album to discover. Let's see what else is on the shuffle. And I'll just go to my Discogs list here. My Discogs, come on. When it wants to cooperate. So there's my list of albums there. And random item down below. Oh, Kate Bush, Hounds of Love. Awesome. Amazing, beautiful artist, Kate Bush. Looking forward to that one. Looking forward to that one. So there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a great, great day. And we'll talk to you again soon. Take care. Bye now.